Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the University of Michigan Marching Band. Band, take the field. Now meet our man up front, Gary Coker. Ladies and gentlemen, national anthem conducted by George Cavender. And now, for all our friends from Illinois, a salute to the Fighting Illini. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ravelli conducts the band performance of A Salute to Michigan. November 6th marks the 104th anniversary of the birth of the March King, John Philip Sousa. In a stirring tribute to this great musician, the Michigan Band brings you a medley of 3 of his most famous marches. We first hear U.S. Field Artillery March. And now the band presents the Washington Post March featuring twirler John Kirkendall. And now the most famous of all marches, the Stars and Stripes Forever. 10 years ago, a like plan for the peaceful use of atomic energy was conceived at the University of Michigan. Dedicated to those members of the university who gave the ultimate in service during World War II, this plan was called the Michigan Memorial Phoenix Project. Throughout these 10 years, with funds from students and faculty, alumni, private citizens, and industry, the Phoenix Project has influenced atoms to peaceful applications in many areas of study. Today, the band brings you a report on a decade of progress of the Phoenix Project. Atoms have always been with us, and man for 2,000 years has been attempting to harness them for his use. In the last 50 years, progress toward this end sped faster and faster. A host of discoveries piled knowledge upon knowledge until in 1945, as in ancient mythology, when the phoenix bird was born out of his ashes, so at Michigan, the Phoenix Project for the constructive use of the atom was born from the ashes of Bikini, Nagasaki, and Hiroshima. In the physical sciences of chemistry, physics, and engineering, atoms are used to study chemical reactions, the nature of atoms themselves, and how atoms can be used in various engineering techniques, such as engine performance and wear, as illustrated in this free piston. These are but a few of the peacetime promises held out to us by atomic scientists. One of the most important advances in radioactive research in the Phoenix Project is in the field of medicine, in which instruments such as the Geiger counter are used. At present, every major American medical center now uses some form of atomic medicine in treatment or diagnosis. Workers in the field are already comparing the future potential of atom medicine to the work of Pasteur and to the invention of the microscope. By its name and in its dedication to those who gave their lives for peace, the Michigan Memorial Phoenix Project is truly like the legendary phoenix bird of Egypt. For those consumed by the fire of war live revitalized in its symbol. In performing its peaceful functions of using the atom for instruction, research, and service to education and industry, the Phoenix Project has been able to carry on 185 projects during the last 10 years. With its 7 campus laboratories, including the Ford reactor, with its faculty and students, with interest from important leaders throughout the nation and all over the world, the Phoenix Project stands as one of the largest and finest educational programs for the peaceful use of atomic energy. Those associated with the Phoenix Project can be proud of its 10 years of peaceful achievements, and long may it continue in memory of those to whom it is dedicated and for the betterment of all mankind.